Okay, in this tactical training, we are gonna the 12th tactical training, that is back rank checkmate. Okay, this is an example of back rank checkmate. Let us learn what is a back rank checkmate. Okay, in most common chess games, it is good idea to castle early in the game. This is because we need to bring our rooks harmoniously into the game and find a safe haven for our king behind a strong pawn shield. We generally avoid moving the pawns in front of king so as we not to create weakness. If we advance the rook pawns, then this can initiate a sacrifice, while moving the knight pawns can leave us open to invasion of a complex of squares this move weakens. Meanwhile, advancing the bishop pawns leaves the king exposed to a check on the diagonal and overall loosens our positions. However, sometimes the lack of escaping heads the king might allow another civil a mate on the back rank. If we spot that opponent's king does not have any escaping square on its second rank, we should be alert to ideas by which we might mate him on his back rank with a queen or rook. Since we are dealing with mate here, a very large sacrifice may justify to bring this about by removing defenders or deflecting them before moving on a specified example. We should note that the weakness back rank often plays a role in chess strategy. Sometimes the battle for the center hangs up into a based on explosion of black rank weakness at the end of a logical tactical sequences in a battle arise from the well played opening. Neither side can necessarily afford to spend a tempo giving their king a flight square, so that shouldn't be looked upon as just a fluke but rather as a organic feature of a chessboard struggle. In the following example, I'm gonna show you what is a back rank and how the black faces with an example. Now in this example, black is having a back rank weakness where he struggles to defend against the the threat of rook d8 is now if you play rook d8 and bishop d8 loses the material. So while in this back rank weakness we try to do it with a heavy material such that we can try to checkmate the black king. For example, in this position we try to play queen b7. Now there is no other move. If you capture with queen into b7, then rook d8 and bishop d8, rook d8 is a check, knight d8 and rook d8, rook e8 is a checkmate. So if queen b7 and if black plays any moves like queen e8, simply queen into c7 with threatening of rook d8, again giving a back rank checkmate. So this is a good example on tactical training what is a back rank weakness. Hope you enjoy the example. In the next example, we are gonna learn what is a stalemate, when the stalemate occurs, with a few examples. Okay, stalemate is one of the most cunning ways to achieve a draw. Truly, it's a most cunning way. Why? Because the opponent or us, we don't have any legal move, but maybe opponent is winning position. We try to do it without having any moves. For example, if one of the light chessboard in the game, okay fine, I will show you an example, but before showing the example we should learn what is a stalemate. Stalemate is the most cunning way to achieve a draw. It is one of the light crux of chess that the game is drawn if a player has no legal move and the king is not under attack, no matter how large his opponent material advantage might be. There is no reason why we should not seek to take advantage of this. It is important to understand that stalemate idea doesn't just happen by accident. We should be thinking about immobilized our pawns and be looking for ways to force the opponent to take any remaining pieces. We should also note that the many players with a large advantage fails to think about their opponent's stalemate ideas until it's too late. So in this example, I'm gonna show my own example where a stalemate position occurs voluntarily without any permission of the opponent. Okay, here is an example how to do a stalemate voluntary. Here black is having a healthy 3 passed pawns. There is no way of white to achieve at least a draw in this position, but there is a cunning way to draw this game. I will show with an example. So okay, here play rook d8 check and king g7, and after rook h8 king into h8, there is no way of stopping these 3 passed pawns, but there is a way to draw the game with a self stalemate. So play king b3 h4 king a4 h3 and king a5 h2 and h4, and after queen black don't have any legal move to play, and this is a very cunning way to draw a game. See, apart from that position there is no other alternative for black. After king g7 rook h8, he cannot play h4 or g5. Whatever he plays, he will simply grab those pawns, and thereafter white will try for a win. So there is no escaping this stalemate, and stalemate is a good option when you have a losing position. You should try to do a take advantage on this type of positions and make full advantage over stalemate. Okay, in the next example we're gonna learn what is a perpetual check and fortress, or perpetual check or perpetual attack. Okay, so what is a perpetual check or perpetual attack? Another usual method for saving a draw is 3-4 reputation of position. When this is forced by chasing the king, we call it as perpetual check. This occurs either because the king cannot avoid the checks at all, or because avoiding them leads to unpleasant consequences. The king is not the only piece that can be disturbed for eternity. This can happen to any other pieces such as queen that have strayed too far into enemy's territory. In that cases we speak about perpetual attack or a positional draw. Perpetual check can be a logical result of an attacking on the king in equal positions, but it is an also useful idea to saving a dubious or a lost position. This is an example of perpetual check. So here black is clearly advantage, and there is no way of drawing the game. For example of there is no check even, and this queen is also badly placed. This rook is also under attack. So in this position white achieves a draw by tactical means by bishop e2, a very good move which allows white to draw the game. Now queen cannot run anyway because the bishop g4, bishop is down, going down. So we have to create queen into e2, and after queen f5 rook g6 rook c1 threatening rook c7. Now knight c6 is forced because of rook c7, queen f7 rook g7 queen f5 king g8 queen c8 king f7 queen d7 king g6 and queen e6 with a perpetual check, and this position is draw by perpetual check. So this is all the basic tactics we have to learn, and in these all 4 parts I hope you enjoy all the 4 parts. See you in the next class. Bye.